Hello friends, welcome to 5-minute class. So now we will see traversing algorithm of singly linked list. So traversing means accessing values stored onto each node. Since the start pointer always holds the address of the first node, so we are required a temporary pointer PTR to access each node. Initially, it is assigned the address of the first node. Then run a while loop for termination condition PTR is not equal to null. Inside the loop, we have two statements, that is to print the info field of the current node that is pointed by the PTR, and then we have to move the PTR to the next node by the statement PTR equals to PTR next. So initially we have this linked list containing the four nodes. In the first node 5, then second node contains the value 8, the third node contains the value 4, and the fourth node contains the value 3. You can notice here the null value is stored at the link part of the last node, because after the fourth node there is no any other node connected to the fourth node, so its link part is null. So initially the pointer is assigned the address of the first node. Then we have to just print the value in the info field of the current PTR, which is 5. After that we have to move the PTR to the next node. Again we have to print the info field of the current PTR, and then we have to move the pointer to the next node. Again we have to print the value stored onto the info, which is 4. Then move. Then again we have to print the value stored onto the info, which is 3. And after that you can see that when we run the statement PTR equals to PTR next, then the PTR is assigned as the null. Next time when the loop will be, the condition will be checked, so this condition gets false because the current value of the PTR is null, so this while loop will be terminated. So this way the info field of every node is displayed. Next is searching algorithm, that is searching in the unsorted linked list. So for searching an item into the unsorted linked list, we have to compare the item value with the info field of each of the nodes. So we have to perform the traversing from the first node, and we have to go up to the last node. So in the first step, PTR equals to start, then repeat step 3 while PTR is not null. After that, we have to compare, or we have to match the item with the info PTR. If it is matched, then PTR will be assigned to some pointer, suppose location, LOC, and then exit. We need not to check further. So after the loop, if there is no node which is containing the value item, the location value will be set as null, and then exit. Now we can visualize this process with the help of the example. Suppose we have got this linked list having 4 elements 5, 8, 4, 3, and the item value is 4, which is to be searched. So as per the algorithm, initially the PTR will be assigned as the address of the first node, that is start. After that we have to run the loop for the condition PTR is not null. So since currently PTR is holding the address of the first node, so it is not null, so it will go inside the while loop, and if it will search, it will compare the item with the info PTR. So the current item is 4 and the current info field contains the 5, so which is not matched. So means this if condition is not satisfied, so it will go into the else part, that is PTR equals to link of PTR. That means the pointer will be moved to the next node. So again, the process will be repeated, that is the info field will be compared with the item. If it is not matched, the pointer will be moved to the next node. Again, in this condition, the item is matched with the info PTR. We can see here, if the item is equals to info PTR, we have to simply assign the address of the current node which is stored inside the PTR to the location pointer, and then we have to exit. Next is searching in the sorted linked list. So to search an element into a sorted linked list, we have to compare the item with the info field of each of the node, and if it is greater than the info field, it will be checked into the next node. So this process will be repeated till the item is found onto some nodes. So the algorithm start with the first statement ptr equals to start, and then repeat step 3 while ptr is not null. As we know that if we want to access the info field of each of the node, so we have to perform the traversing operation, and for traversing the loop will be run for the condition ptr is not null. If the item is greater than the current information value, then the pointer will be moved to the next node. So that is done with the help of ptr equals to link of ptr. Otherwise, if the item is matched with the current info field, then simply we have to assign the address stored onto the PTR to the location and exit. Else LOC equals to null and exit. That means the element is not found onto the linked list. We can see this process into this example. So here the four nodes contains the value as the sorted values 5, 10, 18, 30, and suppose we want to search an element 18. So initially the PTR will be assigned the address of the first node. After that we will be comparing the item with the info field of the current PTR. If it is greater, then it will be moved to the next. Again it will be compared since item is greater than the current info field, so it will be moved to the next node. And here the first condition, that is if item is greater than info ptr is false, so it will go into the else part. And here the if condition is satisfied, that is item equals to info ptr, so it will assign the value of the ptr onto some location, and then it will exit from the loop. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel and like and comment.